Hi dear friends, click on the like button and the subscribe button, hit the bell icon and don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
3 o'clock maybe?
The Cherokee and the Dodge Durango. I'm at a FCA dealership. You can see Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep and Ram. So a lot of Grand Cherokee standing over here. There's a Renegade over there, the Jeep Renegade, which is based on a Fiat platform, I believe. There's this massive Dodge truck. All right, heavy duty 5500 Hemi engine. But the real highlight over here is the Dodge Challenger, and there's the Charger, of course. So this is the V8 version, the Hemi V8. So let's quickly review that. Hi guys, and welcome to another vlog. I am driving this, yes, the Dodge Challenger. It's right in front of me and it's so blue. Oh my god, I'm going mad looking at it. So up front you can see these beautiful lights, and the parking light is just insane. It's so bright. Challenger written over here, and obviously RT, which, by the way, I don't even know what it means, just kidding. So coming to the side of this car, it gets a Hemi V8, so Hemi is written over there, and the wheels on this car look absolutely stunning. This blue color looks mind-blowing, and the stance of this vehicle is just something else. It looks fast even while standing still. This is proper muscle, like proper muscle. There's a camera over here, Dodge written over here, and trademark Dodge lights. Not typically trademark, because mostly when we see a Dodge car, the light is completely covering the rear, like in the case of the Durango as well as the Charger. Twin exhaust, and right now the car is on it. It's making quite a racket. There's a roof spoiler over here, and my goodness, I think I'm in need for speed just looking at this vehicle. It also gets a sunroof and a shark fin antenna. So up front here you can see on the hood there is an air intake. There are twin air intakes actually. And what am I doing? I'm spinning around the car. Let me open the boot right away. So pressing this button and the boot opens. Now this is actually a very large and usable boot, and let me open this as well. So there's space to keep stuff here. I think that's to put air in the tires. There's a battery over here, and there is no spare wheel on this car for obvious reasons. So let's quickly close this one, and this is the fuel lid, and the car is unlocked. It's obviously open. By the way, I didn't show you the wheels. So the wheels of this car, they look mind-boggling. The matte finish, actually the piano black finish, looks mind-numbing. 245 45 20-inch tires. You can see the disc as well, and I actually love this car. I don't know what to say about it. So this car can actually be turned on and off from outside itself. Now it gets electric adjust for the driver's seat, obviously, along with lumbar adjustment, and this is similar to what we see in other cars from the FCA group. By the way, I think it reminds me of Mercedes-Benz, but all right. Power window controls as well as lock and unlock and mirror controls here as well. This is placed too low. There's a door pocket here to keep a 1 liter bottle. It gets an Alpine sound system. The air conditioning is on. It says air quality warning. I don't know for what. All right, no problemo. Door did not close. This is an ergonomic disaster to open that right now. Feels so nice to sit in the Challenger. So auto dimming inside rear view mirror. There's an SOS light over there. I don't know why. These are the controls for the garage system. Basically over here people stay in houses, and to open the garage you pair it with this. You press a button, the garage will open. That's really cool. There's a sunglass holder here as well. The lights here, and you can open the roof as well, but it's just too hot to open it right now. But I'll just show you. Okay, this is the roof, and the sun visor gets a light as well as a side visor. Same is the case for the driver. This also opens. The dashboard is really nice. Quality is not the best. There's a glove box over here with a lot of space inside to keep stuff. This is lockable. You can lock it, and the seats are very supportive and very comfortable if you want to go behind, which I don't know if anybody would like to. Click this button, push it that way. No space at the rear at all, although there's an armrest with twin cup holders. I don't know if invisible people sitting at the rear will want to drink water or anything, but there's absolutely no space at the rear. Why am I even looking over here? So let me push this all the way back. There you go. Oh my god, the seats are so comfortable on this car. Twin cup holders over here. There's a center armrest with space below it. There's a 12-volt charging socket along with 2 USBs and 1 aux port as well. There's space to keep your key over there, and these are the air conditioning controls. hazard light button. These are for the volume. This is sport mode. This traction control, parking sensors. Turn off the screen using this button. This is obviously a touchscreen system with a lot of features in it, which is obviously expected at this price point. By the way, this car I think costs around $50,000, which isn't much if you check Indian currency. Let's listen to some audio. Let me play some music right away. Yeah, the audio system is decent. Let me also get into reverse to show you the reverse camera. And that's the reverse camera. Not the best display, I would say. Get into parking. Overall feel of the cabin is really very nice. Let's quickly use the washer. In fact, it doesn't get a stock on the right, it only gets it on the left. This is also for the headlight control, rather for high beam and the pass light, and also for the indicator in order to use the washer fluid. What am I supposed to do? Okay, I need to push it for the washer fluid. Here we go. Washer fluid works really well, cleans the screen absolutely beautifully. So guys, this is actually the control for the headlight. For the cruise control, this is to open the boot of the car. It gets a foot brake, doesn't get a handbrake. So I don't know how you're going to do those drifts on this car. Most American cars get a foot brake because every car which sold here is on automatic. So tire pressure warning is there, active right now. These are the controls for the cruise control, and these are the controls for the phone. These are for the multi-information display. And behind the steering, that is, I don't think you can see it, but these are the controls for going for next song and previous song, as well as the volume. Both sides you get these controls, similar to what we see on a lot of FCA cars. So we get into speedometer, then we go into screen setup and messages. So a typical system which we see in a lot of FCA cars, but unfortunately it's not the most fluid around. You get a fuel meter here below the gear position indicator on the right. On the left we get a temperature meter. Meanwhile on the leftmost we get a beautiful looking tachometer. On the right we get a beautiful looking speedometer marked in miles per hour. The horn sounds nice, could have been better for a muscle car, definitely. And let me clean the wipers yet again. So let's open the hood of this beauty V8. Let me click on the sport mode. So it basically shows me a green flag to tell me that yeah, it's good to go. Now this is not the Hellcat, this is not the Demon, but it still produces a lot of power, trust me. Cabin feels a really nice place to hold yourself when you corner hard, which is there for both the front passengers, and the rear ones get a hook to hang the invisible coats. The seat actually hugs you, and let me just push it down, and all the way behind. It's all the way behind, it's all the way down now. Yeah, it is going down. Here we are. Yet I can still see the hood of the car. So this is a stop start button. Let me turn off the car. The car is turned off. Handle below, which is kind of an ergonomic disaster, I would say. And yeah, this is something which I saw in the original S-Team actually. This to demist the glass in the rains, and this also gets heated mirrors. That's again a very nice touch. Let's quickly open the hood of this vehicle. Yep. Hydraulic struts, of course. This uses a 5.7 liter V8. They also get a much more powerful engine than that. The latest Hellcat Red Eye produces almost 800 horses. That's insane. I have no words for it. Hemi written over there because the Hemi V8, and the engine bay looks really nice. So let's shut the hood of this car and let me lock it. Here we go. And let's try and start this vehicle. So, and there it turns on. That's so cool, you know. Many of these American cars have this feature. The Camaro has it. I don't know why the Mustang misses out on this, but so cool, you know. You can turn on the car from far, and yeah, that's fabulous. I know enough of walking and talking. I know it's time to drive, so here we go. So all set to drive this car. Now first things first, let me tell you that you get a 0 to 60 mile per hour recorder as well. And guess what? Check this out, okay? So the fuel economy shows a nice meter. Right now it's saying 14.8 miles per gallon. Don't even ask me what it is because it's extremely very low. And if I decide to turn this off, all I have to do is touch the screen and it turns back on. Why is it not doing so right now? Okay, here we go. Turn off. Okay, that feature was working a minute ago. And the stop start button, the engine start button, basically it says run over here. That's cool. We have multiple modes here on the gear lever, and this parking, reverse, neutral, drive, as well as manual mode when you slot it left, and ahead is for downshift and towards you is for upshift. Lot of torque on this car. It just picks up pace very nicely. Steering is also very light and nimble, and like there is a lot of body roll. The front feels very heavy. It feels like there's another car sitting there in the front end. So the weight has always been an issue with the Challenger. In fact, that day when I was driving the Camaro, the dealership guy's like, no, I like the Camaro better than the Challenger as well as the Mustang. I'm like, why would you say that? He's like, because the Mustang is just like too common right now, and this particular car, the Challenger, it's just too heavy. Now they have a lot of variants. The Hellcat has a lot of power. The Hellcat is like 707 horses. Then they have the Demon, which has 840 horses. It actually wheelies off the start line in a drag race, so it has low spec, narrow track tires as well. The one I'm driving is the RT, which is kind of the base variant. It produces 375 horses from the 5.7 liter engine. They have more power obviously available now, especially with the Red Eye, which was recently unveiled, which produces almost 800 horses. And Dodge says that it's going to make it available to more buyers, because the Demon was available in such limited numbers that people actually couldn't get one even if they wanted one. The sound is really nice. I mean, if you want to make a style statement, this car is perfect, at least in the American market, because it looks so flashy. It retains its retro charm very well. So let's do a quick left foot on the brake, right foot on the accelerator start. Here we go. Yeah, losing a bit of traction, but the mid-range is quite strong on this car, and the way it makes noise from the exhaust, it actually like burbles and stuff like that. Obviously, like I want to drive a Hellcat because that will be a lot more insane. Steering has good amount of feel and feedback, could do with better feel and feedback definitely, but that's something with muscle cars, they really don't handle that well, and they're not supposed to either. And I can feel the tail happiness of this car. That's why I'm not going hard onto the throttle, but if I do, trust me, it's going to lose balance, because that's what exactly happened when I was driving the Corvette that day. And that's what happened when I removed the Camaro from the dealership. It was also sliding all over the place. So responsive steering, definitely. Ride is on the stiffer side. In fact, people say that the ride quality isn't that great on the Challenger. But what's really good on this car is the appeal, the retro appeal, the way it looks, the interiors, the design, and the sound, of course. You can't miss a Challenger out on the road because it has so much presence. You know from far that a Challenger is coming. That's how good it looks actually. So again, hard onto the gas. And that is the end of the test drive. Where do I park it? You'll take it from here. So guys, I did not get to drive it much, but I will try and get hold of a Hellcat soon. Bye bye.